What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, a lot of times, you see a lot of police videos come out about brutality against normal citizens and stuff like that and excessive force, right? This story I seen this morning, and this is as crazy as it gets. I've never seen this before. In March of 2022, the man you see pictured up here, whose name is Cedric Chili of Dallas, Texas, was arrested for being drunk and somewhat disorderly, right? This guy is 6'6", 325 pounds. That's the size of an NFL offensive tackle, a left tackle to be exact, most of the time. And this guy, in his non-compliance of getting arrested, wound up having his feet beat with a baton. I've never seen anything like this. Anyway, the reason why, and this happened in March 2022, like I told you, right? This guy's suing the police department now because supposedly something's going on to where they're going to drop the charges against these officers with an interim police chief. So this guy's suing, he's making a big fuss of it. He wants justice. Take a look at this video and tell me what you think of this, because this right here is really, really strange. Look.
CBS News, Texas.
You know, to keep from crying, I tell jokes or laugh at it. I guess I'm still dealing with it.
An exclusive all new for you story here at 10, unnecessary and unauthorized. That is what an internal Dallas police investigation is calling what you see here. A man hit more than 100 times with a police baton on his feet. Officers say Cedric Chili's failure to obey commands is what ignited the use of force. With that is where we start here at 10 o'clock. I'm Nicole Baker. The man is now suing 4 Dallas police officers who were disciplined until interim police chief Michael Igo rescinded it. Now, we do want to give you a fair warning. Parts of the story may be tough to watch, may be tough to take in, but our Marvin Hurst begins his exclusive examination into the use of force.
Dallas police get a call for an active shooter in far north Dallas, 18,900 Dallas Parkway. It's after 2 a.m. Police body cam video obtained by CBS News Texas show officers arriving at a strip mall parking lot.
You got somebody shooting out here, man?
No, ain't nobody shooting.
Go through the arm encounter as well.
Somebody calling from inside saying somebody's shooting a gun.
No, I bet I say ain't nobody shooting.
There was allegedly a fight with no gunfire. The parking lot has groups of people from a business called African Fusion.
Echo 630, you can go ahead and slow anybody else down.
DPD scales down the search for an active shooter, but accelerates the push to get everyone out of that parking lot. It's about 2:21 a.m.
Figure it out. Can't go. You don't have to go home, but you can't be here.
4 minutes later, Cedric Chili begins talking to Police Sergeant John Matthew Martinez.
There's a whole lot of police out here, like, good Lord.
Yeah, somebody called, said somebody was shooting a gun.
I ain't heard that.
I think it was a fist fight. Somebody thought maybe something else.
Well, I think that. Thank you. I stay across the street. I'm like, I can walk home.
It's better for you to walk home. You don't want to drive. Don't drive home.
I'm all right.
Well, you don't want to drive intoxicated. There's too many police out here. You might go to jail.
Who intoxicated?
Huh?
Who intoxicated? Me?
I mean, you wouldn't want to chance it.
You gotta prove it.
Okay, then chance it.
Ain't no chance. Like, you have to prove I ain't no Constitution and all that.
Chili and Sergeant Martinez debate over the law. The sergeant calls over Officer Adnan Shaw to explain his suggestion. Officer Randy Roden is not far behind.
Yeah,
At this point, it's safer for you. It's for your own safety.
The Dallas man tells officers they have no proof he's even been drinking. Police say they can smell the alcohol. For 12 minutes, the officers in Chile go round and round, back and forth.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk across the street.
Thank you. I appreciate you walking across the street.
Yeah, but
All right.
yeah, I don't want to talk to him.
But it's like, He doesn't understand because he's so intoxicated.
Are you willing to go home right now and not come back? It's just a yes or no question. It's either yes or no.
When I was
Go
talking,
home right now.
you over talking me. Bye.
Right now.
Bye.
Okay.
Because if you put ankles on me,
No more.
it's
No more.
It's
Either yes or
kidnapping.
no. You go home. Or I'll take you to jail.
What crime I committed?
Okay.
Come on.
So now I ain't coming back.
Yeah, what crime I committed? What crime I committed?
Public intoxication is what you're under arrest for.
I ain't committed a crime.
Also on that scene, Sergeant Jesse Rodriguez. His body cam captures the incident as it unfolds.
So get the paddy wagon. I can't walk. Get the paddy wagon. I'll wait on it.
Chile, who says he's a comedian, tells officers he has pins in his hips. 2 minutes later, as they walk him toward a police car,
Oh, you want to play this?
Chile hits the concrete.
Get him.
2 Dallas police sergeants and 2 officers try to get a 6'6", 325-pound public intoxication suspect off the ground.
You're gonna go to the county jail for resisting if you don't sit up, okay?
Police say Chile made his body dead weight, which they viewed as resisting. Remember, this started off as a calm conversation at a sergeant's squad car. It has now become an intense situation, heading to the back seat of a police car.
Put the grandma on. My hips don't work like that.
You're gonna go
Put the
jail for
grandma on. My hips don't work like that.
He told officers about his hips nearly 25 times. Chile also mentioned bilateral hip surgery. He claims the pins in his hip make it difficult to sit in spaces like the back of a police car.
Told y'all.
Still, police put him in the back of the car,
Oh, God.
cursing and screaming. After officers put him in, they let the back window down, giving Chile his shoe. Chile says due to the space and his leg condition, he stretched his feet out of the window. As police searched his belongings, Officer Shaw tries to push the man's feet out of the window back into the car. Sergeant Martinez comes over with the baton.
Watch out.
All right.
Get your foot inside, man. Get your foot inside. Get your foot inside. Get your foot inside. Get your foot inside.
Why you hitting me?
Because you won't put it in. Put your foot in.
You ain't got no right to hit me.
And put your foot in. You're not listening.
You have no right to hit me.
I do.
No, you don't.
You're not listening.
No.
You want to cooperate or
You
not?
have no right to hit me.
Do you want to cooperate or
You
not?
have no right to hit me.
You're going to cooperate. I need you in the car. I need you in the car.
Who are you?
I need you in the car.
Hey, what's your name?
I need you in the car.
DPD's Internal Affairs says Chile's feet got struck 133 times. Police leadership gave Martinez a written reprimand. The other 3 officers got reprimanded for taking the man to jail with his feet hanging out the window.
Put your feet in the car.
So that improper prison transport part, it got tossed out by then Assistant Police Chief Michael Igo. Igo is now the interim leader here at Dallas Police. So we tried to talk to Dallas Police about this case. They tell us that they could not. I can tell you who is talking. Cedric Chile. For the first time, he and his attorney are telling us why this incident is what they call excessive.
Like red ants stinging the bottom of my feet when they was hitting me.
Right now at 10, a North Texas man is suing Dallas police claiming excessive force when officers hit the bottom of his feet with a baton more than 100 times during his arrest. Welcome in at 10, I'm JD Miles. In part 2 of a CBS News Texas exclusive, our Marvin Hurst sits down with Cedric Chile, who says he's frustrated that those officers no longer face any punishment.
Get your foot inside.
Why you hitting me?
Because you won't put it in. Put your foot in.
You ain't got no right to hit me.
And put your foot in. You're not
You have
listening.
no right to hit me.
I do.
No, you don't.
You're not listening.
No.
Painful. I got nerve damage from being beaten, which was going to last me for the rest of my life.
For the first time, Chile is talking about an encounter he and his attorney describe as excessive.
And that was the whole issue. Like, why are you hitting me? I'm in the car. I'm going to go to jail. What threat am I to you? Why are you beating me?
Dallas police investigators say Chile got hit on his feet 133 times as he asked for a different supervisor to come to the parking lot.
Feet in the car. Feet in the car.
disbelief, and it's painful. It felt like red ants stinging the bottom of my feet when they was hitting me.
At that morning scene, Martinez with the baton, Sergeant Jesse Rodriguez, arresting officers Adnan Shaw and Randy Roden.
But 133 times, and not one of these officers looked at this and said, hey, you need to stop
in the car.
Doing what you're doing. Not one of them intervened. And that's a major problem.
Police investigators say Chili's feet were left hanging out the window as they took him to jail. 9 months later, an internal affairs investigation revealed the officers wrote about everything that happened at the scene, except the use of force.
And the reason why that report is so important, because we get to see what was this officer's reasons for hitting somebody 133 times.
Dallas police leaders gave all 4 written reprimands for transporting a prisoner improperly. Martinez's reprimand came as their supervisor.
Hey, what's it need?
Martinez was rebuked for inappropriate use of force and failing to complete what DPD calls a response to resistance report. He even signed off on it, smearing a record of 41 commendations. That was on January 17th, 2023.
It's hurtful. I tried to read it, and it makes me mad. It makes me frustrated.
7 days later, Assistant Police Chief Michael Igo, now interim DPD chief, changed everything for 3 of the officers in the improper prisoner transport. His letter states, quote, after careful review of the investigation and related videos, it is my decision to rescind the chain of command recommendation, end quote. Of course, we wanted more insight about this decision, but when we tried to talk to Dallas police, they told us they couldn't talk about it. They say it's because of the lawsuit.
It was not the type of resistance that rose to the level or rises to the level that would justify
I need you in the car.
That level of force being used.
It is now up to a civil court to decide if the foot strikes were within reason in this incident,
Stay in the car.
or if Dallas police should pay the cost.
No, you're doing it yourself.
Marvin Hurst, CBS News, Texas.
I have never seen anything like that before. It's almost laughable. Now, the guy stuck his feet out. They tapped on his feet. A lot of people probably make a big thing out of this. The guy's suing after 2 years since they then threw the thing out. Said they got reprimands. The one guy got reprimands for hitting his feet. The other 3 got reprimands for driving him, allowing him to go to jail with his feet out the window. Okay. The guy's big. He's a big guy. See how big he was, they could hardly get him off the ground. When a dude like that stick his feet out and lock his knees, it's nothing you can do. So what was they supposed to do? You can't take him because he sticks his feet out the window? So them 3, they done rescinded that. Like, get that out of here. Because only one person drives the car. Second thing was this. The sergeant that hit him didn't fill out that excessive force thing. That's what they're clinging on in this civil suit for him to get paid. Because it seemed like some shystiness with it. But I don't know why they didn't fill it out. They're supposed to. That's on them. That's stupid. That's stupid. So I think by them not filling out that form is what got them in this hot water like this, to where this guy feels as though he can sue. Didn't look like they was tormenting him, in my opinion. But I mean, the guy's drunk. Drunk people don't know they drunk. He did all of that stuff, being belligerent, under the influence. What can you do? But this is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. I can see it in court now. Judge be sitting there, they bring the case up there. Yeah, Your Honor, the next case, Chile versus Dallas PD. They beat his feet. They beat his meat. No, they beat his feet. What? They beat his feet. Yeah, they hit him 133 times in his feet. Well, why'd you beat his feet? Oh, he stuck his feet out the car window and wouldn't go and put his feet in. Did you sit him in the car normally? Did you get him secured? Yeah. We went to wind the window down so we can get some air, and he stuck his feet out the window. if you listen to the guy talking, the victim, you'll hear him say, oh, they didn't have to do that. They didn't this, they didn't that. What were they supposed to do? What were they supposed to do? You locked your knees, stuck your feet out the window, got to take you to jail, trying to get your feet in, you ain't moving them. Cross your legs while you was getting beat. You said it felt like red ants stinging the bottom of your feet. No, you didn't, because you would have pulled them feet back. Just saying. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I want you guys to be honest. You think that was excessive force?